All right, referee Dave Hagan gets this thing started. Guy's certainly familiar with Aaron Tiegs. Got some of the best reversals I've ever seen. How do you like that? He'd probably rather be known for arm bars and guillotines. Tiegs has some of the best stand-up to reversals, and he does them from this position he's in right now, off of his back. When everybody thinks it's going to be about the triangles and the Kimuras, Tiegs thinking about getting to his feet, sweeping you, and returning you on the bottom. Cox reaching around the back. Doing a bit of a handshake here, which in MMA is a very good hold. In jiu-jitsu, there's a whole game being played. Notice Tiegs' arm that is behind his back. How'd you like to be in that spot? Probably much rather be the Cox in this situation, right? The one on top than having your hand behind your back. There is a whole game that can be played there by both guys. And if Cox can get a little bit of leverage, you're going to see why he stuck that arm back there in the first place. If Cox gets his body weight going forward, Tiegs can actually use that position to set up a triangle, which is all a mute point, but I'm finishing the thought. Tiegs on bottom, Cox on top. You notice that Tiegs' legs are open. You have your closed guard and you have an open guard. A guy is most dangerous when those legs are open, which is why Cox, when he feels that Tiegs got those legs open, which opens up his opportunities of attack, Cox starts to settle in, starts to know where his weight is. Now Tiegs coming underneath, butterfly hooks. Tiegs is going to look for either separation or look to use those legs and shins to lift just like this, lift the weight, starting with the hips. Did I tell you this guy could do well, good reversals? Huh? I mean, did old Uncle Chael tell you? Nobody's got the reversal game of Aaron Tiegs, and now it's Cox's turn on bottom. Cox is holding tight here. He doesn't have to do that. Cox is just kind of getting familiar with this position. He's going to feel the strength, he's going to feel the balance, and he's going to open up here. Very common for an athlete that gets reversed and put into a full mount to spend just a few seconds there just holding on. Cox now trying to do what we just call a buck. Planting his feet, popping his hips, trying to get a little bit of separation. Tiegs trying to stay very tight with the hips. The rest of the body can flow freely, but the hips stay glued to your opponent. Cox is using a lot of energy from the bottom, guys. Being down there, I would not begin to make believe that he's in control or even in a position he wants to be in. I'm talking about the energy. He not only has an opponent on top of him, on top of his chest, but he's got him in a precarious position. There's just not a lot of options here for Cox. Full mount considered again in MMA. All right, hold on, Tiegs. Hold that thought, because Tiegs is setting up an armbar. Tiegs is thinking armbar here. It's all a matter of where he's got the elbow, and he has the elbow. Cox coming over. Cox needs to come all the way over. Cox has come halfway. He needs to bring that right leg over. The right leg's got to come over. I see more guys on defense freeze the position right here. I've seen more guys do what Cox just did, which is to freeze the position. There, now he's... He'll hold that thought as well, because Tiegs is going to come out the other side. Look what Cox is doing. Cox is trying to get his knee involved. Great job by Cox. That is great defense. He's not safe yet, but he's still doing everything right. Cox has put on a lesson right now in armbar defense. There's a lot of intricacies going on here. Tiegs is going to separate. Cox is going to be tight here. Cox doesn't look like he's going to roll. He's not. The first surrender of the evening. And it was all predicated on a reversal from Aaron Tiegs. You guys are aspiring athletes. I would encourage you, go back. All of his matches are archived here on Fight Pass. And watch how Tiegs does these reversals. They're innovative, they're new, and they're effective. Kevin Keeney, please tell me I'm right.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission due to armbar at 3 minutes, 55 seconds of regulation, Aaron Tiegs.
Thank you to all my teammates, Clarkson University of Martial Arts, Dwayne at